Hi, my name is Sela. I'm with GetAMPED, and this is...
We the Kings.
If you were to go back in time, what would you do differently?
You know what? I've thought about this a lot. And it's typically right after it happens. Right after you do something stupid, you're just like, dang it, I wish I would have done that differently. But standing here today and taking the breath that I'm taking right now, I don't think I would change one single thing in my life, because I believe in kind of the domino effect. If you change one thing, it kind of changes the course of everything. And the butterfly effect is my favorite movie ever, so that kind of touches on that. But I don't know. I love who I am. I love who I've become. I wouldn't be who I am without the mistakes that I've made. I wouldn't be who I am without the good things that I've done. So I don't think I would change really anything in my life. I really enjoy, and I don't think anybody should. You know, I think you just try to live each day to make yourself better than the day before, and that's a cool thing to do.
That's awesome. Everything happens for a reason.
I believe that.
What artists have you enjoyed the most on stage?
I've watched Taking Back Sunday for what seems like 1,000 times. They're so good, and very influential on our band.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Right now, it's we have a new song called "Party Fun Love and Radio," and it is we just released it like a couple weeks ago. So it's cool to play a song that most everybody hasn't heard before, and that they really don't know how to act, so they just go crazy. And it's really fun to watch them. The difference between a song that they really know well, they know everything about, and to stick them in a situation where we're going to play songs that they don't know. I think it's my favorite. But it's called Party Fun Love and Radio, and people should get it.
I will. You're one of my favorites.
Thank you.
What would you do if you were not a musician?
If I was not a musician, I would definitely be in motocross. It was like my first dream to be like Travis Pastrana and stuff like that. That was really what I wanted to do, and then the music industry kind of stole me.
Do you prefer electric or acoustic?
I prefer acoustic. I think it's more intimate. I think we're really good acoustically. A lot of bands can't transition over, but I think that we've been very fortunate to write songs that can be transitioned over to that acoustic music.
What's the recording studio like?
It's awesome.
Is it crazy?
It's air conditioned.
Better than this, right?
I love the studio. The studio is like where I feel like I can be most creative. Every day on tour, you kind of are doing the same thing over and over and over again, so it becomes repetitive. But in the studio, you can change. Every single day, you can come in as a brand new person, and it's really awesome to see the ideas that you can create. Sometimes you'll have good days in the studio where you'll just have 1,000 ideas, and you literally won't have enough hours in the day to get them all down. And the next day, you might come in and just have nothing, and you just kind of sit there and twiddle your thumbs. But the studios for me is a really relaxing place. I love being in an area where I can lay down an idea if I have it.
What is the craziest thing you've seen on Warped Tour so far?
Well, this is our 4th year of Warped Tour, so it all does get a little crazy. There's a storm in Toronto. This might be not even Warped Tour. This might be the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. There was a storm in Toronto for Warped Tour, and we were playing right next to the water. You can see it coming in off the water. It looks like Armageddon. And there's all these sailboats because the wind. They were trying to get in, and this dude and his sailboat, his 2 guys, had flipped their sailboat. It was completely underwater. Like, all you saw was it was capsized, and they're swimming around and stuff, and people were just like, should we jump in and save them? Like, other boats are around trying to figure it out. After 5 minutes, this dude's leaning on the boat trying to get it to pull over. It's like this is never gonna happen. Dude gets on where the sail would be and starts trying to push it up from the water, but he's going down in the water when it's happening. Something happens. It was a miracle. They were able to flip just the 2 of them in the water, this huge sailboat, flip it all the way back over and start sailing away into the harbor. It was the most incredible thing. They had this. Everybody was watching because we were all just oh my god, we have to save them. They might drown. It was crazy. And they flipped over. Everybody started cheering. It was amazing. It was absolutely incredible.
My brother and I watched your CTFXC on YouTube, and my brother watches it every day. What was it like when Charles took you?
We have to be very censored You know, we try, anytime the camera's on, we try to be very careful of what we say, but it's nice. It's nice that people can get like an idea of what we're doing when we're not on stage. I think that's a cool side of having Charles around.
Do you plan on coming back next year?
For Warped Tour?
Yes.
I don't think we'll be able to. Usually they don't let us play like back-to-back years. We'd love to be on Warped Tour for the rest of our lives. It's like such a fun tour. It's a summer camp for us, and but unfortunately, since we were one of the main stage bands and like headlining bands, it would be difficult to bring us back for a second year.
Where's your favorite place to perform?
Home in Florida. I love it here. When I walked off the bus and I felt the humidity, I was like, man, I am home. Like the wall of humidity where you just start immediately sweating was great. I missed it.
It was nice meeting you.
It was very nice to meet you as well.
She takes me home.